Hi everyone. You've already noticed, but in this particular vlog, what we thought, we're on the canals and there's plenty of greenery, so we're going to film in black and white, but we've set it to enhance the greenery, so you will see the green colours, but everything else in this particular vlog will be in black and white. Now we'll be leaving Atherstone, or Atherstone, I still don't get that right, shortly. We've had a nice quiet night and we're all refreshed, and we're going on a journey what many people will be following, but most go a particular direction, but we will be turning left at some point, and obviously you'll see that later in the vlog. Well, Atherstone, like I say, it's Atherstone once boaters, and their moorings at Atherstone are always absolutely packed, so it looks like there's some piling coming in now around this stretch, just a short distance from the other Atherstone moorings, and this will make for even more people staying at Atherstone. So the canals are without doubt a great source of income for Atherstone. Just come through bridge 36 on the Coventry Canal. Now I'll give you a little bit of info as well, again not related to canals, but just a short distance to the left of where we are there's an old Roman settlement, and it's still there. It's a little village called Mancetter, M-A-N-C-E-T-T-E-R. Now there, I don't know whether you, well, some of you will have heard of a warrior, a British warrior called Boadicea, and it is said that in AD 60, with a vast amount of men, she fought the Romans, who were more organised, They were vastly outnumbered, the Romans, and in this area, historians say 80,000 British soldiers were killed, and Boadicea poisoned herself rather than be caught. So there's another little bit of trivia for you. Remember it for the quiz nights. I think some people might as well get on a car and a caravan and get going on the motorway and the roads. Just unbelievable, absolutely unbelievable. But as usual, I'll let them go past and get on with the rushing world, and we'll get on with our relaxation. And then the panic sets in because they want to overtake when a boat appears. And they then go into panic mode. It's amazing, absolutely. Hey.
Hello.
Dee dee dee. La 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 la. Dee dee dee. That was somebody in a complete rush, because not only are they flying along, the guy at the front was sanding down and painting. I must be getting this narrowboat thing wrong, me. These places coming up, another marina and service place. It's amazing how busy they get, especially in the busy season. There's always something going on. And just everybody's rushing to get into their position, and I think the person in front thinks I'm coming to it, and I'm going to get there first when I'm not interested. Yeah, I'd stroll on. Just a little bit of thought. It makes life so much different. But that is another thing what happens. People say, oh, I've got to get there first, I've got to get there, I've got to do this, I've got to do that. Same with bridge holes as well. People rush to get to get there. But these are not needed, and we carry on cruising past with the greatest of ease. And smash straight into the boat in front. Unbelievable, isn't it? That rushing that much. Rushing that much. Oh. Now, very soon, you can see we're still in nice scenic canal. Very soon, unlike Atherstone, which want to encourage boaters, we're going to be going through, or very close to, a town called Nuneaton. Now, Nuneaton couldn't be any more different than Atherstone, because it just feels as though they feel like the canal's an intrusion, and it just looks awful when you're going through. And we've had things round the prop, so we'll be going very slow through there, because we nearly had a total disaster once when we got a big rope wrapped round the prop, which took ages to get off, but attached to the rope was a tyre. And I imagine if that had got onto it as well. But we're not far off now, and I think you'll see a difference in the canal. Now, Nuneaton's by far not one of the worst places for a canal, and you can get some really grotty places. But you do know when you're starting to come towards Nuneaton, because graffiti starts to appear first, and then, no doubt, unless there's something dramatic happened, as we get into Nuneaton, we'll have the grot in the canals as well. There'll be bottles and all sorts. But we're expecting it, so it won't be a shock. It's a bit funny, this one, because like I said, we're going through Nuneaton, and there is worse, but if you're not careful, you can feel down going through this place. There's something about it. You can get so negative, and you've just got to get yourself out of it, because we just go through and there's very little nice you can say about it. So in this little part of the vlog, I'll probably end up showing you some of the grotty bits and areas what are not quite what we like. And I know there's worse, but there's just something about Nuneaton what we don't take to. More grot in the trees, and as you go past, just thrown there by the Neanderthal man. Rubbish, whatever that is, a cabinet thrown there. You know, the usual stuff, you know, all the graffiti. Yes, Nuneaton likes to look after the boater, there's no doubt at all. I think not. And so this continues. Like I said, not expected. It says here, this project was financed by the European Union. No wonder we're getting out the EU. But it's just all the same. More rubbish and cans thrown down there as well. And obviously now, which it's compulsory, the gibbons have been here as well. And this will be on every bridge now through Nuneaton. It's unbelievable. What sad lives people lead. Must be running out of pens for doing things on walls in this place, because it's everywhere. There must be a big sale in the shops what sell pens and stuff and paint. The other thing as well, what you do have to be careful about coming through this area, is a tendency for people to throw things off the bridge into the bridge holes or just before the bridge holes. And we've had the misfortune to hit something under the, or coming into a bridge, and you'd even throw things in like an old chairs or, you know, shopping trolleys normally, but for some reason in this area it can become a dumping ground. And I've seen chairs, we've seen bikes, we've seen a bedspread. It just amazes me. absolutely. And I'm just going past here, seeing the customary smashed glass in the bridge hole as well. So it just continues. Absolutely anywhere around here with a flat piece of wall, it's got to be painted on. Absolutely unbelievable. Non-stop, everywhere you look you'll see graffiti. That plastic bottle was just left. No doubt that will find its way into the water. A few more bits here. This is actually cleaner than it's been on occasions. But we've got others. Let's see what this is. We've got a nice plastic bag of some sorts, a few more bottles, and another bottles over there. Somebody threw in a some sort of water tank. God, they're all on. I don't know. It's not always nice on the canals. You just have to be very wary. And the graffiti goes on and on and on and on. You just wonder. I know I keep showing it you, but it just shows you how bad it is. Now just here, and this is another place what's always manic. You get your moored boats moored everywhere, and there's a company called Starline. They do a lot of boat maintenance work, but it's always busy here with boats tied up. Sometimes 2 abreast, sometimes 3 abreast, and you've just got to work your way through. Soon be back into positive mode though, because we're nearly through Nuneaton. Well, all I can say is bye bye Nuneaton. Yeah, good riddance, and let's get back to some nice boating. Well, the moods lift tremendously, absolutely tremendously. The sun's come out, the graffiti's vanished, the rubbish has vanished out the canal, and we are making good headway to our next destination, which a little bit later I will explain to you what we're doing, because we're not following the normal route what everybody does. We're doing something not unique, but a bit different than 90% of people. Well, I'll explain it later. Right. Well, this is where we do something what 95% of the boaters don't do. Most go down Coventry Canal and turn at Hawkesbury to get onto the Oxford. I'll go as far as to say 95%, and I'll go as far as to say of all the vloggers, because I've looked, there's very little on where we are going now. But we are not carrying on down to Hawkesbury Junction and going the Oxford and Grand Union. We are turning left here. And we are going onto a canal that was built but never ever reached its destination. And I'll go more into that in the future, because this is the Ashby Canal, what we are going on. So everybody else can carry on regardless and go to the right, and we go left. And for the next few vlogs, you'll be on this journey with us, because this place is worth seeing. It is absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Now I'm just turning in, because this used to be a stop lock here, but it's gone a long time ago, but it's very narrow when you come in. But this is going to be an interesting one for you, because not many people see the Ashby Canal, but I will get as much information out there for everybody, and I will record most of this journey, because there's loads of things to see. So it's not unique, but regarding the vlogging and YouTube, there's hardly anything on the Ashby Canal, because they all do what I said, they all shoot down the other way and go on the routes to London and all that, and the Grand Union Canal. So again, we do something different, and all I can say is welcome to the Ashby Canal, and I think you'll enjoy this, because there's quite a bit to see. Some very, very nice sounding little villages, and we know some superb villages as well, and we'll visit. And as you get to the top, I will describe it, if you can imagine, in human terms, as getting your favourite tipple, getting your slippers on, getting in your comfy chair, and just letting the world go by, because it's absolutely stunning. So off we go. Something again, just that little bit different. So we're on the Ashby, and it just gets more and more scenic as we go up. And in our next vlog I'll talk a bit more about it. But like I was saying, there's some quite quaint names here, and in this last little bit of our journey on the Ashby before we moor up, because we'll start it proper in the next vlog, we're going through Marston Jabbit, and we'll be mooring up at a place called Burton Hastings. So they're not all your standard like villages, like the names and that. There's something quite quaint about the Ashby, particularly as you get further up. So we've probably got about 20 minutes, and we'll be mooring up, no doubt opening a nice glass of wine, no doubt at all. The weather's beautiful, and I'm pretty certain we'll be in the middle of nowhere. Well, where we are now, it gets quite narrow. You've got to stay in the middle here, because if you go to the sides it's quite shallow, and if you're meeting other boats you just have to have a little bit of patience. But it's like I said, you've got to pick your moorings on the Ashby, because as you can see, both on the left and right, you couldn't moor if you wanted to, but as you go around and you've been here a few times, you do know where the moorings are. But this is what I love about being on the Ashby, because it just feels, you know, it just got this feeling about it. And you just look here now with all this greenery and not a towpath, or should I say a towpath mooring in sight. It just gives you that different feeling, and it is very, very nice.